Hey, this is Andrew again with T.C.W.S.M Fitness. Today we're doing triceps. The first thing I'm going to show you is tricep bench. Just like regular bench press, but you're bringing your hands from a wide grip all the way to a closer grip, keeping those elbows to your sides. The main thing you want to focus on is keeping the elbow to the sides of your rib. Okay, if your elbows start coming out and you're pushing up like this, it takes away from the exercise. So when you're coming down, hands are on the bar even, bringing your hands down to your sides and pushing up, breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. It looks like this. You get down in position. Hands can be lined up on the bar evenly, pushing up, keeping your elbows in nice and tight, coming all the way down, breathing out. Okay, so your hands are even, breathing the entire time, staying consistent. That breathing is going to keep you on pace. But also the key thing, like I said, is keeping your elbows to your sides of your ribs. Do not let them come out. It's tough, but you just got to practice. The next one is a supine tricep extension, which means to be laying on your back. Pronated is on your stomach, supine is on your back. It's also known as skull crushers. Now, you don't ever want to really learn the reason why they call it skull crushers, because been there, done that, and it hurts your nose. So, that being said, you want to make sure to watch your elbows just like on the tricep bench. Your elbow's going to stay close in. Your hands are going to be coming to the sides of your head. Don't let them come over your head. Let them come to the side. That way your hands line up directly with that elbow. So when you're coming down, you're pushing up, and it's an even fashion. It looks like this. Grabbing weights, always have your back straight, pick them up, onto your thighs. Use your thighs as little counterweights to be able to push the weight up. Bringing it down, pushing it up. Your weight is going to be staying to the sides of your head. Your elbows staying stationary. Don't let your elbows come out. So you're coming down, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. Good. Okay, so this right here, it's kind of difficult when people start doing this because your elbows are going to want to flare. They're going to look like something like this. They're going to start flaring out to the side. You want to keep them in. Don't have them come out. Keep them right to your sides. Weights coming to the sides of your head, pushing up, breathing. And that is the supine tricep extension. Now here is the supine dumbbell tricep press, which is just like bench press for the tricep bench press. You're using dumbbells instead. Just like in another video, you click on the link above my head to go to the chest exercises. You have regular bench press and you have dumbbell press. This is just like tricep bench press, but now it's going to be dumbbell tricep press. Okay? So you're holding the weights, putting them on your legs, kicking them up. The goal is, when your hands are here, this is a regular chest press, just like in that link above my head, but you're going to be keeping your hands to the sides, bringing your elbows down to the sides of your ribs. Down here, get a good stretch, pushing up. Down to the side, pushing up. Down to the side, pushing up. So you're staying in control of the weights, elbows are to the sides of your ribs, and breathing out. So, knees come up for the weights, rock the weight back down. That way you don't strain your back. All right, so the next exercise is tricep dips. You can do this with weight on your stomach or on your legs, for instance. But right now I'm gonna do it without weight. You're gonna put your hands slightly underneath your butt. Okay, that way you have them nice and close, and you can see that elbow starts firing already. And you want to be able to squeeze that tricep from this position, but underneath your butt is perfect. Your hands are going to be flat down. You're going to put your feet up onto another bench like so, and you're going to bring your butt off the bench. Okay, once you're in this position, you can drop yourself down, breathing out. Okay, the lower you go, the harder it's going to get. But from this position, you can have a partner spotting you, put weight onto your lap, and it's actually going to make it even harder. But you want to make sure to keep your elbows to your sides. Jimmy, you go and come on the other side of me, and so the rear side, to show how close the elbows are. The elbows aren't coming out like this, okay? You don't want to have your elbows coming out like that. You want them into your sides. So you're coming down. It's going to be firing the tricep and the tricep only. So those are the tricep kickback. Kickbacks are kind of tough to do when you first start off going. You might want to drop to a lower weight. And you want to get your leg up onto a bench. You can do it standing, but you just want to be able to prop yourself up with your opposing hand. Right here I'm going to do it on a bench. What it does, it keeps your back nice and flat to the ground. Your elbow stays level. You can see the elbow is level with the ground. It's very parallel. It's not up and it's not down. Okay, those are two things that are important on this one. If your elbow drops down too low or too high, you're taking away from the exercise. So keep it nice and level, and you're going to kick straight back. All the way down, straight back. Okay, you want to stay in control the whole time. Don't do this, and then let it drop, and then push it back up. That's a bad form. You want to keep yourself nice and level, push it straight back, and all the way down. Once again, breathing when it comes back, and breathing in when it comes down. Okay, that way you keep control of the pace. And that is the tricep kickback. Okay, another note on these tricep kickbacks, hand positioning is very critical when you kick back. If your pinky stays up, it's going to be hitting different parts than if your palm was facing up or if the back of your hand was facing up. So when you're coming here, you can rotate to having your pinky facing up extending, to having your palm facing up extending, or having the back of your hand come up extending. Okay, those are 3 different types of muscle groups that are going to be firing. I recommend doing at least 2 to 3 sets of each one. You can space them out throughout your workout, but incorporating the different hand positions is going to give you more defined triceps. The next exercise is the cable tricep extension. Your hands are in pronated fashion, okay? When your palms are facing down, it's called pronation. When your palms are facing up, it's called supination. So you can always think of it as asking for soup. It's the easiest way to remember supination. Even my buddy Jimmy here is even laughing on that one, but it's the best way to remember it, is supination. So sup is having your hands up, and then pronate is having your palms facing down. So you're in pronated fashion with your hands even on the bar, on the cable tricep extension. You're going to bring the bar down. Your elbows are going to isolate to your sides. Don't let them rock forward and back. Everybody who does this, I've seen very few people actually do it right. In the gym, you see them throwing it down and letting the weight crash back up and pushing it back down. All that's doing is working your shoulders and just taking away from the exercise. You're wasting your time. So you isolate those elbows in, pushing straight down, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Okay? And those elbows do not move. You can see that there's motion in the elbow from the elbow to my hand, but not the elbow up to my upper deltoid area. That's a very important part. Don't let it rock back too far and don't let it pull forward. And also, just like a bicep curl, click on the link above my head for bicep exercises. You do not want to let your hands go any higher than this. When it comes up here, you're relaxing. Stopping here at that pinnacle point keeps that tension on the tricep. Okay, so breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. That is a pronated cable tricep extension. Before we leave this section, I'm going to show you supinated tricep extension. Same motion, same everything from the pronated tricep extension, but you're going to be doing supinated. Your hands are coming underneath. Remember, asking like for soup, getting your hands, wow, that needs some WD-40. You're getting your hands in a good position on the bar, bring your elbows down to your sides. As you can see, your palms are facing up now. You're breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. And remember, you keep those elbows nice and isolated. But also, with bars that you use, try to get a bar that rotates, maybe not one that sounds like that, but get a bar that rotates. It's easier on the wrist. Okay, so we're on the same machine, same setup, same cable system. You pretty much just take off the handles and put on a single-handed bar rather than a dual-handed bar. Lock it into place, and the same thing applies. We're going to do pronated and supinated in this video. They're single-handed tricep extensions, okay? So the same things apply if you're on individual hands. It gives you more symmetry when it comes to your muscles, not one arm pushing more than the other. So that way when you do have muscle gains, they're not lopsided on your strong arm to your weak arm. So you're going to hold your hand in a pronated position all the way down to your side, letting it up, pushing it down. Letting up, pushing it down. Okay? In this position, you always want to keep that elbow in control. Don't let it rock forward, don't let it rock back. And then supinated, same thing applies. You're coming underneath, doing the exact same thing. Just having your palm facing up, make sure to push straight down and all the way up. Okay, so that motion keeps the elbow nice and isolated. So this is going to be showing you a tricep push-up. You can click on the link above my head. It'll take you to the end, I believe, of the chest exercises. It shows push-ups. And we go over tricep push-ups. But you can do it also on the stability ball, like so. The best way to do it is to roll onto the ball. It's not going to slip out from underneath you. Most people like just to put their feet up on it and get in position. This is more fun. If you roll onto the ball, get your feet in position, and you want to try to get onto your toes, okay? If you can do it on your toes, it's great. It gives you a lot more stability for your core. That way when the ball moves sideways or to the left or the right, you can use your core to control the ball, okay? From here, you can keep your hands in tight, and you go down into a tricep push-up. Okay? So that is a tricep push-up on a stability ball. You can also go from that tricep push-up, going down, breathing out, and you can pike your butt in the air. So same thing applies, doing the same thing, coming out, putting your feet up on the ball, hands in tricep position, like that, breathing in, breathing out, and then pike. Bring your butt up in the air, contract your abs. Okay? So by breathing out, contracting your core, piking your butt in the air, it really adds to the exercise if it gets too easy.